Mary Elizabeth, that's your name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to change it to Destructiana.
Destructiana?
Yeah.
Could you, name us some of your poetry?
Well, I have leaves. I'm falling down out of a tree as graceful as a leaf. I'm falling down to the ground and land on my feet.
Wow. Is that a metaphor? It sounds like it's a metaphor for pain. Tell the kids, there's so many kids out there who are, playing outside, thinking, they have their whole lives ahead of them to be happy, and frankly, I'm nauseated, and I'm sure that you are as well. I can't imagine on play dates, on the playscape, you must just literally want to heave all the time. And here's your chance to, tell those little punks, wake up! There's death around the corner. Sure, you're 7, but, 90 years from now, you're going to be 97, and you might be not alive anymore by then. So I want to shake them and be like, put on some black clothing, sit under a tree, and write some poems about death.
Yeah. I'd rather just stay inside, write poems, get more goth clothes, and just go inside and relax.
How did the other kids respond to your attire and your look?
Well, they didn't really like it so much.
No?
No, they don't like goth, but I think it's good to be different because it lets you inspire yourself with who you are.
Rock on. Alright, so what do these little punks at school say to you when you dress like this?
I forgot what they say though.
Probably because it's so painful. That's why you wrote that poem about the leaves, right? What do you do to them? Do you put, I actually have a good friend and she would put curses on people, and sometimes they'd disappear and stuff, and no, you don't do that?
No.
You're young, you could find, you still have time, so. Do your parents dress like this?
No.
Do they know that you dress like this?
No, I just keep it a secret. I put a jacket on so I can, disguise myself.
Oh my goodness.
They don't really like me dressing up in goth clothes, but I just face my fears in it.
Wow, you're so brave. And you know what? Your parents, someday they'll understand. They will. They'll feel pain someday. They will. And
I bet I will.
Are you gonna make sure that they do?
Oh yeah. I do.
Oh. What else? Do you have any pets?
I have 2 cats. Ninja. She's a black cat, and she reminds me of lots of darkness inside of me, and so my blood pours, and it's just
Such a good bond for you as a young person who feels alienated, to be able to have a black creature of the night like yourself to snuggle with. Political election coming up this year. You're a little too young to vote, but if you were voting, would you vote for Obama or Romney?
I think I would vote for Romney.
Romney, really? Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. It just surprises me. Just the other choice. Just kind of go with you. What's your favorite book?
Clockwork Orange, and that's the only book I ever read.
Okay.
I never read any other books.
What was it about Burgess's work that inspired you and compelled you?
I don't know.
There's a lot of pain in his pages.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about what kind of music you listen to. What are you into? Oh my god, wow. I didn't notice that. It's pretty cool. Awesome. Confident. Does it say Justin Bieber?
Yeah. He's tormented artist. He puts his blood and soul into his music.
What do you feel when you listen to his music? What does it bring out in you emotionally?
I just feel emotional and depressed.
And you like feeling that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Well, do you have any hobbies?
I sometimes go to the graveyard or the beach, maybe.
Both are like excellent places to examine your soul.
I kind of really like the graveyard instead of the beach because the beach doesn't have that much.
No, you got to figure there's probably only like a couple hundred buried bodies on the beach, whereas like in a cemetery, like that they're built for that specific purpose.
Yeah. If there's a new body like buried in a gravestone, I can dig it out. I bring a big shovel and I enjoy doing that.
Really poetic way to examine the human experience by digging up a recently deceased human. So you were telling me that there was an event that occurred at school. Do you want to tell us that story?
We were supposed to draw a self-portrait, and then I draw the sister one, and it got me in trouble, and I just don't understand. I thought it was pretty good for a self-portrait.
Absolutely.
Our teacher said it was disturbing.
Disturbing?
I don't understand.
That's the word she used? That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's not even proper art critique. Like you don't go to the Guggenheim and be like, oh, that painting has, like decapitated angels and like death and like cannibalism. You won't call that disturbing. I mean, you say that's like deep and moving and gripping and probably from the very disturbed mind of someone who ultimately off themselves. But to say something is disturbing, that's I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm completely unprepared to talk to you because I'm just blown away by how impressive you are, just how you are years beyond your time. I've really enjoyed this time that we've spent together. I hope that you have too. I hope you found it enlightening. I certainly have. I think that a lot of people are going to grow physically, spiritually, financially through this interview. So, any closing words? A closing thought.
What works is life if you can be helpful.
Thank you for sharing that. That's a great quote. Words to live by.
Jeffrey Dahmer said that.
How long have you had Tiger?
Well, since I was 4 years old.
I actually don't think that's correct. You got Tiger last summer. Oh, we're acting. I'm sorry. Good call. See, at this point, I would get kicked off the set. I'm sorry. Look at that. I'm so unprofessional. Wow. Humbled is the word, Jenna Marie.